From Amherst to East Aurora, covering all of Western New York, this is News 4, your local news leader.
3 men from Western New York are sitting down to chat with the camera rolling for a new podcast.
To talk about Gentlemen Unscripted, right now we are joined by Baby Joe Mesi, DJ Anthony, and Jay Mando. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's talk about the birth of this podcast. How does it get its start, and what's the foundation for it?
Go. Well, I mean, look, everybody's got a podcast today, and I think all 3 of us at one point thought about doing our own podcast. We never really pulled the trigger. We had run into each other at a graduation party. Now, mind you, we've all been friends for years.
Sure.
I mean, since like the 90s, right? Yeah. And we talked about podcasting. We had our little huddle in the corner, catching up, and we broke apart. And a few days later, we started messaging each other saying, you know, why wouldn't we try it together?
Yeah.
Just do one together. And we said, well, we got to be different. We got to be unique. And we are going to be unique. We're going to be unscripted. So we have one episode out. I'll let Anthony take it from there. How are we unique?
Well, I mean, anything that comes to mind, we're just going to be off the cuff. We're not going to be scripted. That's one thing. Jay, he's pretty big on being unscripted, if anybody knows Jay. From Primo and Soho. He's the king of unscripted.
That's actually how this happened. Anthony goes to Joe, hey, we should do a podcast. And I was like, I'm in. Right? And they were like, wait, we didn't ask you, but you know.
It's just we all bring something different. Jay is the entrepreneur, owns many restaurants, radio personality, DJ, former athlete. I'm obviously the smart one. I bring something, so we all bring something different to the table, and we don't want to be planned. We don't want to be in a studio. We might pop up at a Bills game. We might pop up in your restaurant. We might pop up at your car dealership. Tune in, because you don't know where we're going to be. You'll never see us in a boring studio. And you'll see us with exciting guests, whether it is an entrepreneur, whether it's an athlete, whether it's a rapper. Again, Anthony brings all the entertainment contacts. We got the business contacts and athletic contacts. So we're going to have a lot of fun, and anything goes.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask, because you said it's unscripted, and here we have not planned stuff out. But are there any topics, like you said, business, sports, and entertainment music? Or is that the gamut?
It's like Seinfeld.
Yeah, right on.
I don't really know. It's really not about
It's a show
anything.
about nothing.
It's not a show about nothing.
Because Jay said, at one of our meetings, Jay said, he's like, really, so I don't want to talk to you guys before we meet. We're just going to show up and we're going to talk. And whatever the hot topic is of the week or the day or what have you, or who our guest is. And he was adamant about things. So we're not preparing anything. So, but I think that's what's best.
I like the setup.
Yeah,
You know,
cool.
we all have some experience in front of the microphone or camera, and I think it went off well, our first episode, and now we're spitting out some little teasers, and it's being received very, very well. So, I mean, any businesses that want us at their lobby, in their restaurant, in their dealership, we're always welcome to. We want to spotlight every different area and topic and business in Western New York, and spread the word.
The toughest thing is going to be scheduling, right?
yeah.
You
Right.
know, there's 2 events this coming weekend we would have liked to have shot from, but for different reasons we couldn't all jive on those 2 events. But you know, random things could be at the Erie County Fair, could be you know,
Yeah.
be standing outside.
Could
you
be
know,
in
and-
Toronto at Veld in front of a music festival.
Who
touching
knows?
down
It could be.
with the biggest DJs in the world. We're not going to just stick to, we're Buffalo, but we want to take this wherever.
Yeah, and we're gonna have great guests. We're gonna have, it's not just local guests. We're gonna have great guests. So we'll keep some surprises out there and save them. But you know, feel free to reach out to us. Certainly look at us wherever podcasts are played.
And you all have, very different experiences too, which, adds a neat perspective too. And it allows you to, bring in a lot of different people and go different places. And I'd imagine that would draw people in to listen, right?
Yeah. Well, we all have some stories, I think, right? I mean,
Well, and there's parenting things, right? Where we're all parents at different levels. We're athletic parents at different levels. We've all been athletes, so some life lessons, right? I mean, my son goes to St. Joe's, my daughter goes to Sacred Heart, your daughter goes to Sacred Heart.
Yeah.
And then I have a grown son and 3 grandkids, so that's another whole perspective.
I'm a
He's a new
grandfather.
grandfather, right?
Nice, congrats.
Yeah. So we will bring that perspective to it, the parenting perspective, the dad perspective, and the athletic perspective, entertainment, and again, business mind. So I kind of wanted to keep it wholesome, and everybody bring something different to the table, and it makes for great topics because we go back so far too. It makes it a lot easier.
So how will people be able to tune in? Because, we've talked about it's going to be a podcast, but you also have the cameras rolling. How would it all work?
Well, basically, we're filming on different locations, and then we'll obviously put it out there, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Gentlemen Unscripted, if you want to follow us.
Wherever podcasts are played, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, at Gentlemen Unscripted.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
This
what
is
we're
kind
gonna
of like a sneak peek.
ask. It is.
A little bit.
Well,
This is kind of what it is. Yeah.
And that's actually what happened, right? Our first couple of meetings were, at one of my restaurants downtown before an event. Hey, we're all going to this event. Let's have a drink real quick. And it was like, we should have taped that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we should have taped. Literally, the first 4 meetings should have been taped. And then that first one wasn't really even supposed to be the first episode. It was going to be, all right, let's shoot some promo. Let's talk about how we're going to do this. And one subject turns into another, to another, to another. And it just, you have to cut yourself off.
Yeah. We got a great production team, Vito, Taverna Productions. They're wonderful. They're going to be on location with us and popping up wherever we pop up. And so we got a good little team here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Excellent. Guys, congrats on the launch of this podcast. We'll be
Thank
looking
you.
for it. Thanks for joining us here on News 4. Appreciate it.
appreciate
Thanks, guys.